Hello! I think I'm live. Oh, I forgot to check my sound. What's my sound coming out of? All the right places. That's what we like to see. Good morning! Welcome to Writers Write. I'm got my cap on, a scarf. It's really not cold, although it's been rainy. So, but not cold. Ooh, we've had some rain. It's so nice to have a change when it's always so hot. But, you know, flash flooding, not so great. But I didn't hear that it hurt anybody, so that's good. It was, however, a lot of rain for us. We kind of need that like every day for like 5 years, and then we'll be good. But good morning. Welcome to Writers Write. Let me sign into the chat. Theoretically. Still can't figure out this interface, why it won't do it. So now I'm going to hear me. See if I'm live. Welcome to Writers Write. There I am. That's not what I want. But how are you? It's Friday. We made it to another Friday. All right, it worked that time. Wow. It seemed like a long week, but then a short week. I mean, it always seems like a long week, like when you're in it. And then you get to Friday and you're like, whoa, what happened? Friday's here? When was that day I was going, boy, Friday seems like forever and a day away. Let's see. But it's here. We're going to do 2 25-minute writing sprints, which is what we usually do. I really have to write today. I've got a script I'm working on. Hey, Sergio, good morning. How are you, sunshine? Allie, how are you again? Yay. Hey, you, Allie, put in the chat box your link to your Vella book again, please. I find it so hard to find stuff on Vella. I mean, is it just me? If you don't have the link, I have been playing with Vella, and we can talk about it. There's not much to say, except that it's not a very user-friendly. I mean, I think if you just want to go in and explore and find stuff to read that you've never found before, it's easy to do that. But, you know, if you have a friend's book that you would like to go, that's not as easy. But I want to promote your book. So give me the link, and I'm going to copy it right now and do it. Because it's hard. It's hard for my brain to do it at other points. Let's see. I have a new... Oh, Unwind Station is our background music today. Okay. Oh, it's a little more jazzy. Let's see if I can type. What's your week, guys? What, you got something planned for the weekend? Me, it's always the same stuff. I mean, honestly, from week to week and day to day, my goals do not change. I'm always working on, you can't do links. YouTube says no. All right, I can find it with that much. Yeah, I couldn't remember the title. Sorry. Okay, why would they let you do links? They're so mean. I mean, I know it wouldn't link. You have a job at a coffee shop? I know you said you got a job at a coffee shop. That's like the best job ever. Are you a barista? I mean, I think I would spend all my salary on coffee. But how great. What are your hours like? I'm so glad you're here, but I know it's sort of the end of the day. That's so great. Yay, standing O, but I'm sitting. Okay, let's see. Well, it's time to get us writing. For those that are playing along at home, we're going to do a 25-minute writing sprint. I got the timer up today. On your mark, get set, write! Next week you start. Okay, so does that mean I won't get to see you? Or you get to see me? Will you be working? Or coffee's a morning thing, right? You're going to be working in the mornings, right? Let's see. Thanks for putting... I'm going to do it on this computer. Let's see. I'm going to go to Amazon. Oh, right. It's right there. It's actually a tab waiting to be punched. All right. Let's see if I put this in. The Dead Ringmaster. Alexis Sprigg. Okay. Oh, I didn't. Oh, it came up. Even I spelled your name without the S and it still came up. Yay. It said, did you mean? One letter off in it. All right, I found it. Groovy, oovy, oovy. Well, I should find it. I'm following it. I forgot that. All right, I could have just done that. All right, I'll just leave it here and do it later. I'm going to screen grab your, anyway. The Monday, it will be up here. Ding, ding. And we'll send some people. Hopefully, all our friends here can go get your book for free. You know, you guys can still get 200 free tokens if you go to Kindle Vella. And I did have a few friends who were like, oh, I can't read it because I don't download apps. You do not have to download an app. What kills me is one of the friends that said that to me, which is fine. I put it out there and I asked some people, hey, you want to help me out? Go check out my book. It's free. It's free. I'm not asking them to spend any money. But the friend that gave me grief for the fact that they would have to download something, which you don't. All you have to do is have an Amazon account. If you do Amazon at all, especially if you ever do any books, really easy. You just go and it opens. It just opens on your computer, your phone. It just opens. It's so easy. But this one friend, I remember she was doing something, because she's a writer too, and she was doing something, and honestly, it was like buying a home. You had to go in, you had to do all this stuff, you had to fill out all this. Why her thing was so great. And I had no problem doing that. But there you go. I'm not going to say any more about that. I think you can read my mind on that subject. But them's the breaks. You know, when you help out friends and you ask for help back, you don't always get it. People can't always give you in ways you want them to, so you have to let that slide. That be life. That be life learning lessons there. Anyway, I'm not bitter. You work from 5? What? Oh, you work till 5 or 5:30? Allie, how can you take a job that's going to impact you coming and visiting me? I will continue to do a shout out to you, and you will have to just watch this later. When you get home and you're tired and you need some motivation to write, then you just pop in your old YouTube channel, click on my, click that play button. I'll be like, hey, whenever you get us, live or later, you can still have fun and hang out with me and do some writing, right? All right. Anyway, you will be missed, my dear, but I hope from time to time we'll still see you. Maybe on your break, on your phone, if you get good internet service at the cafe. Anyway, many happy, good vibes, chilling, celebration, woo-woos to you, Allie, for the job. It sounds like a fun job. It really does. All right, 20 minutes still on the clock. Ding, ding. So let's do some writing, shall we? I will give you a shout out on Monday because I'm going to promote your book. But I'll always give you a shout out. And Serge is here. Serge is back working too. He always pops in. Andrew, I didn't see your name come up. Oh, thanks for popping in. See, Andrew. Andrew takes the time. That means a lot, Andrew. Thanks for joining us briefly. He's probably already out of here, but if not, Thank you, Andrew. Hope you're having good things. All good things. All right. I really do have to do some work on this script. I hate to say it's just Act 1 because I feel like we're spilling into Act 2, but I know there's still more there. But so basically, a quarter of the script is done, and it's kind of at a point where it's a true life story, so we want to share it with another producer we have on the job already, and he's our connection to this true life amazing guy. We do want to give them a look-see and get their feedback and input and see what they think of what we've started here. So we're right at that point where we'd like to send it to them today. So I'm going to do some of that work. You can't see it, but it's over here. Actually, for you, it's over here on my computer. Anyway, let's do some writing, shall we? It's like, shall we dance? But, in a writing kind of way. Shall we write? That's probably better. So I'm going to be looking over here, and maybe you can see the reflection in my glasses. Yeah, there it is. If I took my glasses off, I wouldn't be able to read anything, but I could get back here. It's just too hard. I'd rather read. It's like, where do I look at my glasses to see it the proper way? Oh, Allie, you were right. I am going to be lonely. It'll just be me and Sergio. Sergio always pops in. Yeah. And everybody that comes after. There's a lot of people who watch this after the fact. Because, I'm on my time zone. It doesn't work for everybody to join me live, which is totally fine. I'll probably get more work done, Allie. But I have enjoyed our conversations. Writers write and chat. It's like the little subtitle of this, whatever this is. All right. I'm focusing. Who's going to tell me to focus? Huh? Allie? Who's going to tell me to focus? Of course, you haven't been doing that lately. See how I rely on you? All right, let's see. Where the heck is this part of the story? All right, I have to go back there, right? You got to get it in your head what you were thinking. The music seemed to get loud all of a sudden. This jazzy one is very jazzy. Oh, I've noticed it's, of course, much louder to me than it is to you guys. But it's right by the microphone, I think. It's very zippy. I'm like, do I know that song? It's sort of old song. Oh. What the? Why did it do that? Oh, I dragged and dropped. I didn't know you could drag and drop a script comment. I was just trying to click. Have you ever written with somebody in Final Draft? So they have a feature that's a collaboration thing, but you both have to be sitting at your computer. It's sort of like a Google Docs where you can see what someone else is doing, but it's just not as intuitive or as visible. You can see the changes as they make them if you're both online at the same time. Frankly, that's not that easy to do for my writing partner and I. So what we utilize is track changes. And so any change that it makes, it turns it into blue. And like even if you delete something, it's there in this light or blue and it's outlined, and, it's crossed through. So then your writing partner can go in and accept. But the issue with it is that it has sort of a feature. I think what it wants you to do is to like accept all changes and then go do your own changes, right? But that's not what writers do. I mean, I'm going through the script, making changes as I go and accepting changes. So I've already told them, I've already sent a question to them, like, could you do this next time around? Oh, you don't work well with others. Oh, thanks for the focus. I saw that. I need to do a screen grab of that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a screen grab of you saying focus so I can just have it to pull up. How about that? Let's see. I'm going to do, there it is. With all the crying smiley faces. So it just says focus. That line I have screen grabbed on. So I can now just, oh, there it is. I can just open it up on my computer to remind me. That's true. You do not work well with others. Only because you tell me that. I believe you. I believe what you tell me. No, yeah, so the track changes. What's crazy about it is you have to constantly accept every little change. I'm not going to go up to the master list and go accept everything. As writers, you go through something and you work on it as you go. So I want to accept some stuff. So I'm glad it does. I can't click on one area and accept everything, but it should have a feature that you could highlight a whole section and accept it. Because where it gets really bad is if you had deleted a little bit, you'll end up having like an extra space. So to go in and undo a space, you have to first highlight it, delete it. Then you have to go back and somehow get your cursor to make this thing come up that lets you either accept or reject it, which you want to accept it. It's like 50,000 extra steps in the midst of when you're trying to write. So it really sort of breaks your flow. So, I've already complained to Final Draft and I'm sure they'll jump right on that. But overall, it's a great program. It works well. And, the thing about Final Draft is they are constantly improving it. Constantly. So they do put a lot of effort into keeping it doing more and better for writers. So they listen. So if you have a Final Draft issue, just email them. Email their support. They'll be happy to have it. Oh, this is that one that plays Happy Birthday all the time, I think. No! Don't do it! Okay. I'm changing the music. We'll see. If this goes into Happy Birthday. Max, relax. Although I do know someone that's her birthday today. I can type. Yes, I can. Yes, theoretically, I can type. Alrighty then. Let's see. All right. Fudge buckets. Yeah, the drag and drop is hindering me today. I don't know why. Hey, Serge, that's good to hear. Notifications are synced again. Yay! They're like in your face. It's a good thing. It's a very, very good thing. Save all. All right. I do not know why this adds so many lines. Oh, that worked. How are we doing on time? Ooh, a minute. Make it count. Not to panic you. Like you're in the middle of writing and I'm like, do it! Nuts. The track changes also has an issue with the acceptance thing. Like if I add something and I'm just changing like something spelled wrong, I don't need to track that change. I just need to fix it. And if you do it, and if it's just like one letter off and you fix the one letter, it's so hard to get it to come up to accept the change. The box is sort of like a pop-up box. It's like chasing down something you have to click on. Can you see what I'm doing? We did it! Our first 25-minute writing sprint is toast. Hopefully it's freshly buttered, yummy, jammied toast. How did you do? I'm not sure. Well, there's still some folks here checking in. Well, if you were playing along at home, I hope that was a good writing sprint. Save your work. It's time for coffee. Or your beverage of choice. I'm having some Green Mountain Nantucket stuff. I don't know what. Oh, it's a medium roast. Alrighty. Boom. The ASMR part of our show is coming up here. Gurgling. I don't know how well you can hear that. But how'd you do on your first writing sprint? Productive? Maybe? Kinda? Yes. I'm getting through my notes. Unfortunately, well, I'm getting through the changes, I should say. They're not notes. But it's very slow going when you're constantly formatting things. But I don't know any faster way to do it. At least this way, each time one of us sends the document off, that's the best version, and the other person really can't do anything. Unless, many times I'll usually work on scenes that are coming, so they are not within this block of script we're sending back and forth. I can work ahead, and we just add it in as we get to it. But it comes a time that whoever has the most current copy and is going through the changes the other writer has made, that's, you have all the power. I currently have the power. So I get to accept any changes he's done, and I can add more, which I do. We both do that. That's how we work, and it's working actually quite well. Water and later ice cream. I'm drinking water too. pH balanced water. Oh. And that's, to balance all the acidity from the coffee. Oh, it's coming. Can you smell it? Oh, Allie, you're going to be surrounded by this smell all the time. I bet you'll be so surrounded by it, you won't smell it anymore. And that's a crime. The smell of coffee. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, it's practically orgasmic. Sorry, didn't mean to go there. But what else is going on this weekend? What's I'm gonna go swimming today if the weather isn't. We seriously massive thunder showers yesterday, which we never get. So it was fun, you know. Usually, if we have something, it's just a burst. So this was like for most of the afternoon. Luckily, it went away by the time my dad had a big party last night, so I had to go out to that. I had to go to a party. I haven't been to a party in like forever. I don't know if right now it's a great time to go out with a bunch of people, but I did. I'm vaccinated. My crema. Now, Allie, after working at the coffee shop, you're gonna have to give me some tips. What are the special things they do to make their coffee so yummy? I know there's special like flavors you can buy and add. I try to stay away from that, just because it's sugar. Ah, so Allie, so when have you started, or are you in the midst of your week trial? It sounds fun, except I feel like anytime you're surrounded by something you love, which I love coffee, it might take the fun out of it. But I think of all the things to do, that'd be a fun way to pass your time. Think of all the people you meet. Yummy. Probably could use more creamer, but yum. This is my second cup. I did have to get some when I got up. I don't feel like I had enough sleep time today. All right. Ooh, it's time. Let's get working again. This is our second writing sprint of the day. Do, 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 do. Let's make a count. On your mark, get set, write! Or talk, for those of you that just want to talk. Oops, let's see. I clicked on the wrong thing. Oh, you're 4 days in. Oh, are you a tea person? They have tea? Well, good. Then if you aren't going nuts over coffee, then it won't ruin it for you. Well, cool. 4 days in and we're happy. Are you happy? Do you like the people you're working with? That's important. It's always been the core of when I worked in an office. I worked at Simon & Schuster in New York, and it was terrible office atmosphere, sad to say. I don't know. I don't know why it was terrible. Probably had a lot to do with me, but I just didn't fit in. I was new to New York, so I was not a New Yorker in any way, sense, or shape. So I was kind of naive about it all. And I think that's why I didn't fit in. I was in a department with a lot of New Yorkers. They were very New York. Yes, of course they have tea. I know that. So you probably do tea the right way. Do you add cream to your tea? Anyway, but so my first job in New York, I was there a year, but it was painful because of the office dynamics. So, since it was my first real job, I felt like I had to stay there a year, which was too bad. But it did pay off because the job I went to after was in advertising, also in New York. And I took it because in the interview, my boss that I interviewed with was just a hoot. I mean, the guy was just, he was a through and through New Yorker, tough, gruff, but he was really underneath a teddy bear and very funny. So I took that job and it was amazing. It was so much fun. Probably wasn't anything I had ever thought I would work in, advertising. And I worked in the production department. So the producers that filmed the commercials at the ad agency. So it did lead me to the production side of the world, which was interesting, which is, what I'd gone to school for, the production side. So it all worked out in the end. But you gotta like the people you work with. I think Sergio has recently illustrated that the best for all of us, right? Anyway, all right, we have 22 minutes and counting. Time is clicking away. Let's get writing instead of me being nostalgic. More tracking changes. Yikes. Why are you doing that to me? Why are you doing that? Formatting mistakes by Anne. No. Just won't give me what I want. Basically, it won't. Alrighty. Alrighty then. Sometimes when you delete a line, you have to accept the change when you're in accept changes. Yeah. The news Final Draft, I think this is Final Draft 12. Anyway, it has this really good feature where you can toggle between dialogue options. I really love it. So you have to click in the dialogue box, and then up on the side comes a plus or a minus, and you hit plus if you want to add. And then to the other side, then it'll say like 1 of 2 or 2 of 2, and you can just, there's arrows you can toggle between the two. But it's really a great way to, instead of, before you used to have to use a script note or something to say, oh, they maybe could say this. So I really love that feature. I think they've had it for a while. It's really great when you're working with somebody. If you can work with somebody. Wink, wink to Allie. Oh, Allie's headed out. Bye, Allie! Thanks for jumping in. I will eat vicariously with your ice cream. Not going there. All right. Insert script note. Justify the change you just made. To your writing partner in very nice terminology without making it sound like they're wrong, but instead make it sound like we came to this decision because we're brilliant. We, he and me. Save. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Undo typing. No. Hmm. Time's almost up. Make it count. That's loud today. I'm not sure why it's so loud, but it is. All right. Finish your thoughts. Save your work. Let's see. Yeah, I got to finish a thought. What did I have there? All right. I think that does it. All right. Saving, save as. No, saving. Don't need to save as. How did we do today? Did we get some good writing done? Yes? No? Maybe? Well, as always, I'm glad to have you guys join me for these live or whether you watch it after the fact. I hope you find them useful. If you do, please like, because that lets me know that you're out there and you appreciate these. So I'll keep doing them. I always feel very obligated if I know someone's watching. I mean, it's like a two-part thing. I do it for myself because otherwise, why do you do anything if you don't get something out of it? It always helps me, motivates me. I love a writer community, so when some of you guys can join me, it's always fun. But when I can look back and see that people are actually watching this after the fact and getting something out of it, that makes me feel obligated to keep going. So please like, please follow, and please keep writing. Do your great work. Have a great weekend. It's Friday! Of course, if you're watching this on a day that's not Friday, I'm so sorry. Make it a fun day anyway. I mean, that I think is one of the biggest life lessons, no matter what you were going through. And here's a little Anne wisdom. Hard fought Anne wisdom. You have to enjoy some part of your day. Even if you're having the worst day possible, try to stop and find something that you enjoy and take that moment to enjoy it. It's okay. If the world is falling down around you and it doesn't seem like you could have any reason to be happy, you need to take a moment to find some little bit of happiness, because a little bit can grow and it can just sort of change how you view everything. So it can be very hard to find that, but you're writers. We're writers. You're a writer. So you can go to a place in your writing that can transform how you feel. It'll transform how other people approach their day when they read your writing and get to delve into this great world that you've created. So do that for yourself when you can. There you go. You don't get a lot of wisdom from me, but there you go. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I look forward to sitting down and doing some writing with you again come Monday. Take care. Be safe out there. And most of all, be creative. Bye, guys.